The 21st century has seen wonderful growth in technology and science. Nowadays, almost everything is online. Just with a single click from your PC, laptop, mobile, most of the things can be managed effectively. Apart from all this, the advancement has also established something called a virtual world through social media. A world to which everyone is giving more importance these days than the real world. But to what extent this is right? Do you belong to that category of people who would like to only chat with someone beside or very near to you instead of meeting them in person? Are you also that someone who go mad without internet for a day? If it is the case, then this episode is for you. Assalamu alaikum listeners, this is Giridhar and you are listening to the podcast Giridhar's Gardi. I am here today with a fresh episode on social media. Social media mesmerizes everyone in different ways. For instance, not everyone can become a celebrity in the real world, but any one of us can become a celebrity in the virtual world through a single post of ours. Of course, the number of likes enable us to judge ourselves. Added to them are another set of emotions like love, haha, wow, sad, angry, and care. So earlier it was like if someone likes our post, they can give a like, and if they don't like, they can ignore it. But now they are not even allowed to ignore and can even become a bit more expressive with the added emotions. Upon receiving these emotions, the end user keeps thinking why he or she received that particular emotion for their pic or post. And they try to ensure that at least for their next pic or post, there are no negative emotions received. But the way we are heading like this, is it correct? Do we really need to give such importance to these temporary things? I don't mean to say that none of us should not post anything. If you are posting it for holding your memory in future or to express something to the world, then there is no issue. But when you start thinking about your post and giving it more importance day by day, there lies the issue. Remember, we are here to express, not to impress anyone. Yeah, but if someone really gets impressed, then there is no harm in feeling good about ourselves. The issue occurs only when we start expecting people to get impressed with our posts. Do you really think that you need someone's impression or attention in the case when you are already impressed by yourself? Give a thought. Then comes chatting, an easy way of communication. Of course, we have to appreciate this development that made the thing easy for us to talk to anyone located at any place at any point of time. But the issue occurs only when we get tied up with our phone almost all the time. I see people on a daily basis who keep on checking their phones for every 10 to 15 minutes to see if they have received a message. If you belong to that category, don't you think you got too much addicted to chatting? Did you ever try giving some rest to your phone, your eyes, for some long hours and experience the real world? If not, then do it. Because although you try to maintain maximum touch with anyone with only chatting or over phone, that attachment never gets too strong when compared to meeting people in person. All thanks to Corona and the lockdowns that are leaving us no options except to connect everything virtually. But let's hope we experience the real world beauty as soon as this phase comes to an end. There are also cases wherein people get trolled necessarily or unnecessarily, knowingly or unknowingly through social media and has to face legal issues. Although the freedom of speech and expression, that is right to freedom, is one of the fundamental rights in our country, misuse of that right may also lead to issues. Now, to include my personal experience, in the initial days when we started learning internet, we became very fond of it. In fact, we were always found online in the social media, ready to chat with any unknown people or even ready to chat with our friends who sit beside. I remember an incident wherein I teased my friend by creating an unknown account and sending him messages like an unknown person. Unfortunately, he took it seriously and started discussing about it with me to get rid of that user, myself in this case. I had to reveal my identity because I never wanted him to take unnecessary tension and apologized to him as well. See, a silly attempt on social media had its own impact unknowingly. But it left an experience to both of us that yeah, we may come across such people as well on the internet. And if you ask me about habituation, I'm nowhere an exception to all this. There were times when I used to go crazy without internet. But there was also a time when I gave a try to shut down myself from social media, thereby from this virtual world, for some days and experience the real world. Trust me, it was indeed a wonderful experience. The ultimate thing here is experience the social media in the right way. Enjoy it to the maximum extent, but ensure that you are not addicted to it and can also survive without social media. Try to derive happiness more from the real world instead of virtual world. Here comes the end of this episode. I will be back with another amazing episode on another interesting concept next week. If you like this episode, do like, comment, share and subscribe.